in regards to T.P.C flow states, and there is a few, but firstly, it's important to come to a awareness and realize in order to actualize that ultimately all is mental imagery and the conditioning of mental images that are processing in your mind. A T.P.C flow state will help you shorten the distance in regards to what you want to achieve in life and also the person that you want to become. If you look at mind over matter, regarding T.P.C, it's mental imagery over matter, because ultimately we think in mental images. And if you look at the majority of people on planet Earth today, somewhat due to a imperialistic educational model that has become systematic in individuals trading their time for money. In other words, I show up, i.e. matter, I do a particular task, once again, matter or energy, your personal energy, to gain dollars, to gain money. The quantum physics model, which is wave and particle, Einstein's quote was that the field, referring to the quantum field as the sole governing agent of the particle. So imagery as energy that is processed in your mind, become your perception that you are going to transmit, transcend, and transform. So that mental image is now projected into the field, the quantum field, because all is mental imagery and mental images are energy. And once projected into the quantum field, it becomes produced in your life. Hence the T.P.C cognitive system, T.P.C 4P. What the mental images that process in your mind become your perception. What you perceive is what you're going to project and produce. And T.P.C as a cognitive system is based on the science of applied behavioral analysis. Your words create images. What I say every morning is, I am a divine energy of peace, power, prosperity, and health. Creating that image. Make sure you perceive that image, feel it, so that you can project it. Say it every morning, it becomes consistent. And it becomes an image that builds and builds and builds, hence congruent with the neural pathways that strengthen and grow as well. Understanding that we have over 80 billion neurons in our mind, in our brain. Remember, your brain is a receiving station and your mind is somewhat you as consciousness and awareness. So your brain as a receiving station of TMI, thoughts and mental images, has approximately 80 billion neurons in it. And a neuron is somewhat a specialized cell that transmits information throughout the mind and also the nervous system. Okay, it's incredible. It truly is. So those are the words I say and also remember this here. The images that become your TMI patterns also shape the function of your brain based on neuroplasticity. Very phenomenal. So your words create mental images, and that's what I say every morning is a T.P.C mindset flow. T.P.C mindset flow is you want to have energy flow through you in order to draw things to you. One more time for your mind. You ready? You want to allow mental images that you create, that you desire, to flow through you in order to draw things to you. Amazing. Use the quantum physics model. It is shorten the distance between what you want, and then it's not matter trying to change matter. So, and finishing, I am a divine energy of peace, power, prosperity, and health. That's what I am. I create the images, I feel those images, so then I am now having the energy transmit, transcend, and transform in my life. Okay? All goodness, and what I say after that is all goodness, all peace, power, and health flow to me, creating the image. Receiving and perceiving the image, all goodness, peace, power, health, and prosperity flow to me. That's right. Images are perceived, felt, transcend, transmit, and transforms. And all goodness, peace, power, and prosperity flow from me to help others. If you say that every morning, every time you wake up, you say that every morning, and you'll find that that T.P.C. flow state becomes what's going to flow to you. I mean, you would be amazed what happens from things that simply work out in your favor. Words create images. A lot of people aren't utilizing the most powerful vehicle they have in order to create what they want, in order for whatever they want, to shorten the distance to get what they want. They're basically programmed as matter trying to change matter, and if you think of Democritus, who really was the father of this concept, this ideology, and eventually from Democritus in regards to thinking that the universe is made out of, it operates like a machine. And then from that concept, then we have the medical model that is predicated on Newtonian physics, which is pretty much matter. You just changes matter. But Socrates obviously was, in those ancient times, came up with the concept that energy and spirituality, and hence we get Newtonian physics, which is based on matter, and quantum physics, which is based on wave and particle. So I'll give an example. Ready? Are you ready for this? I mean, this is where when I say those words every morning, I'm a divine energy of peace, power, and prosperity, or goodness, or peace, power, and prosperity, and health flow to me, and all goodness, peace, power, prosperity, and health flow from me to help other people. Don't forget, there are two interactions there. One is receiving, and one is giving. And one of the law of the universe is, what the divine put in place was, you've got to give in order to receive. And giving, it really just makes you feel good. It's amazing how people, because everything in their existence is based on matter, but become, like Bruce Lee said, become like water. Water is somewhat a fluency of energy that transmits, transcends, and produces. So become like water. Allow things to flow to you. I'll give an example for which I think is amazing. I mean, little things from big things just simply work out for you. I mean, I'm out to shut off to Les Mills now, but Les Mills in the changing rooms there, the male changing rooms, I must add, has three pretty much big rooms of lockers, and there would be over 100 lockers there. Okay, so this particular day, I went to, I normally go to the same room and with the same lockers and put my stuff in there, but this particular day, I went the opposite way, and I went and I opened and looked at 100 plus lockers, and then I opened up this locker, and then my padlock was in it, out of 100 lockers, and I'm trying to figure out, how is it possible that out of all these lockers, over 100 of them, and you got 3 rooms that hold all these lockers, and I go to one particular locker that I really wouldn't intentionally, naturally migrate to or go to, open the locker up, and there was my padlock in it. It's just things like that, and then other stuff that when you create images by using your words, please use your words to create good images. What you realize that you're simply going to shorten the distance between what you want and what you want to become. Because imagery is energy that is processed, perceived, projected, and produced, and that is produced in your life.